guys, welcome back to my channel. In keeping with the nostalgic theme, I am going to be looking back at the video titled My All-Time Favorite Books. I posted this video in July of 2016. I'm in the mood to be nostalgic and to look back and judge past me, because just looking at the thumbnail, I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna feel at the end of this. Maybe indignation, because I've definitely read a lot more since 2016, and I've also, I would say, grown as a reader and as a person, I would hope. In 2016 I was 20, so I would hope I was somewhat different. Yeah, so we're just gonna see what I thought my all-time favorite books were at that point, or I guess what they were at that point, but even that I would almost say isn't true, because I think a lot of these were just there to fill a list. That makes sense? Okay. First book is Harry Potter. Yeah. Yep. We're not gonna talk about it, because fucking J.K. Rowling, but yeah. Moving on. Oh my god. Fucking what? Second book is The Cuckoo's Calling by J.K. Rowling. Yeah, no. I've gotten rid of this book. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Oh my god. I don't even know why I would say that, because I read that book, like, before my senior year of high school. So I'm confused and low-key horrified at younger me. What the? Get some taste. Read a different thriller. What the fuck? Oh my god. My next two are Safe Haven and The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. Oh, I was a huge Nicholas Sparks fan. I had read everything he had ever written. I still have his 3 most recent novels to read. I mean, I still have intentions to read them. They're still here. Wow, okay. Safe Haven and The Longest Ride, okay, are my favorite Nicholas Sparks books. I still own The Longest Ride. It's a solid book as far as Nicholas Sparks goes, because it goes in a direction I wasn't expecting. If you read one Nicholas Sparks book, you know exactly what's going to happen in the next 12. However, The Longest Ride, I will admit, didn't do that and went in a direction I wasn't expecting, and that is why I genuinely like that book and still own it. Safe Haven, I like because we go into the mind of the bad guy. We'll always enjoy that. But Nicholas Sparks was my man. That was my dude, and I loved his books. But yeah, definitely not anymore. I'm gonna have to remake this video. I mean, I'm not gonna say I have like excellent taste in books now, definitely not, but I've definitely matured at least a tiny bit. Okay, Sharp Objects, Gillian Flynn. Okay. Yeah. I would still say that is one of my all-time favorite books. I need to reread it, but as far as like initial feelings, I believe that this is the, okay, I'm talking about Sharp Objects and Dark Places. Okay, not Gone Girl. Fuck Gone Girl. Did not like Gone Girl. Mostly because I watched the movie first, and then you can't read that book. The ending just like kind of pissed me off to begin with anyway, so it's fine. Dark Places and Sharp Objects, genuinely really enjoyed. I read Dark Places on a train back to college. Fucking loved it. I stayed up till 4 a.m. to finish Sharp Objects. Fucking loved it. The HBO show is really good too. Yeah, I stand by those. I need to reread them for sure, but I stand by that they are all-time favorites. That has not changed. I like how I'm just like over here like, yeah, The Cuckoo's Calling, and then like Gillian Flynn, and I'm like, yeah, those are like the 3 thrillers you'd ever read. There's a reason those are your favorite, because you like thrillers, but you haven't read many. This bitch talk about Looking for Alaska. No, just no. I get it. I was a hoe for John Green. Yes, fine. I get it. I accept that it happened. Yet again, I read that book in like high school. I was definitely dating my toxic fucker of an ex when I read that book. And he was definitely cheating on me when I was reading it. Anyway, did I not read anything decent from the time I was 17 to 20 that Looking for Alaska is one of my favorite books? Nope. Well, that ain't true anymore. Okay. Atonement by Ian McEwan. Yes. I had not read this for college yet. I had just specifically read this in high school, which, like, yet again, did I not read fucking anything else? Yes. Still one of my all-time favorite books. Have a lot of connection to it now. I've mentioned my paper on it got published and I, like, presented it at a conference. Have very positive feelings toward this book. Definitely still one of my favorite books. And I think at that point, I can't talk about anything else because that was my favorite book. Okay, so thoughts, feelings. I'm glad I've read more. I'm glad I've grown out of the misguided obsessions with some authors. I wasn't even that young. I was like 20 years old. This was only like, what, 4 years ago? I'm proud that I am not the same person that I was, because sometimes I feel like, have I grown at all as a human? And I think this kind of shows that I have. That my taste, at least in books and probably in other things, definitely in men, has evolved and adapted and become better. I think I was just kind of stupid. Like, honestly, like, I think it's just really funny that, like, yes, Gillian Flynn and The Cuckoo's Calling, fine, but, like, those were the only thrillers I had read at that point, and the fact that they made those on the list, but I wasn't reading other thrillers, says a lot about how much sense I have, or at least had. It's like, yeah, those are the 3 thrillers you've ever read, and those are your favorite books. Maybe read more of those and less, like, contemporary bullshit that you don't actually like. Wow. What's also really funny to me is nowadays, I don't read romance. I don't love romance. But it's very interesting to me that nowadays I would definitely say I'm not into romance. But in the same breath, I'll have to say I've read like 20 of Nicholas Sparks' books. I've grown as a reader. I've evolved. I've changed. I've realized what the fuck I like, what I don't like. I'm gonna have to remake that video because holy shit. And I called myself a bookworm. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Please leave down below any kind of book that you look back, that you loved once upon a time, that you look back and you're like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Because I am. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this shit show of a video. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.